All right, hello. Welcome to Unnecessary Roughness, Barstool's college football podcast, brought to you by Twisted Tea. And I had quite the surprise for me when I got to the studio today. The good folks at Twisted Tea, I assume that's who sent them, sent me 5 cases of Twisted Tea Peach.
I think like 7, and I wanted to give you 6. I wanted to give you a little inside baseball. That was Lukey's idea.
Oh, Lukey.
Yeah, Lukey asked. So we're on an email chain. I know you don't read your emails.
Nope.
About Twisted Tea, because our lovely sponsor, as we've mentioned, Twisted Tea, and they're like, "What can we do for Brandon?" And Lukey was like, "Well, we don't have a lot of peach in the office. Could you get him a bunch of peach delivered?"
Yeah.
So I want you to thank Lukey.
All right, thank you, Lukey. And for future reference, when somebody says, "What can we do for Brandon?" cash doesn't offend me at all.
No, for Twisted Tea specifically.
Cash is good, and
Okay.
Twisted Tea Peach is good.
Yes, and it was Lukey's idea. Liam did try to surprise you with the worst surprise ever. He just threw a camera in your face immediately.
Started tracking me throughout the entire office.
Yeah.
And that's very easy to figure out.
Who said I'm good at surprises? I don't like them myself.
Then why were you in charge of the surprise?
That's a question I didn't really know. I have a phone, I guess.
What?
Anyway,
shout out Twisted Tea.
It was my fault. I was drinking. I made the decision to put him in charge of it.
If you guys don't know, T-Bob drinks heavily
My
every
bad,
single
guys.
day.
Let me pop this Twisted Tea real quick.
We get off the we get off the wake up bar stool, and he just goes. So we actually have a bar in the office now for T-Bob.
Yeah.
We actually do have a bar in the office, and if anybody was going to be there, it would be T-Bob.
That's right.
So
Fuck all of you.
Shout out Twisted Tea, though. Shout out Twisted Tea.
Shout out Twisted Tea. Thank you
Shout
for
out
sponsoring
Twisted
the
Tea.
podcast.
It is delicious, and it sets the mood perfectly.
Looks like you've got the raspberry.
Yeah, it's very good. And it's funny, I was never actually much of a tea guy at all, despite being from the South, and Twisted Tea has started to change my opinions.
I'm a gigantic tea guy.
You are the biggest
You are
tea
the
guy.
tea guy,
Yeah, I'm
I
a
would
high
say.
tea on this guy.
I mean, Ev, you remember whenever we were originally on the Twisted Tea call, and Brandon, of course, did not get that email either. We both said if there is a sponsor on the planet that fits Brandon Walker, it is Twisted Tea.
Yep.
So your
Without
biggest
question,
tea.
man loves his tea.
Love my tea. I'm biggest tea. There's big tea. There's biggest tea. So it is week 4, and this is the time of year where I start forgetting the week numbers. So apologize, but I believe it's week 4 as we go deeper into the recesses of September in college football as conference play continues to unravel and give us more and more interesting matchups throughout the season. I don't know if I've got a theme for this week, but I think my theme I'm thinking is games that are bigger than you even think they are.
Okay.
Games that are bigger than you even can fathom, because you look at Illinois and Indiana,
Huge,
and your mind just doesn't really convince you what it should, that this is a fucking gigantic football game. Texas Tech at Utah, huge football game in the Big 12. Auburn at Oklahoma.
massive.
When you consider what both teams are fighting for, and both of these teams can't get to where they're going, only one can. This game is gigantic for the SEC. Michigan at Nebraska.
Massive.
Colossal.
Florida at Miami. If this is where
They're firing his ass if they get beat
where we
badly.
this is the first game where there's a chance he doesn't get off the field. He doesn't, and it's also the first game where it's all right, nut cutting time. You saved it last year. It's time to save it again this year. Yes, Blutman.
I was also thinking from the other perspective, this is the time for Miami not to drop one that they shouldn't.
Correct.
Because we're getting closer to the time where Miami usually will.
You look at it, and it's sneaky bigger than you think it is. But we got all that. I have a couple of news items I want to hit before we dive into the games.
Well, can I hit a news item real quick?
Yeah.
Your shirt. That's a fantastic
this whole
shirt.
thing? This Barstool shirt? The devil went down to Starkville and he left a loser? Is that what you're saying?
It's a fire shirt, no pun intended.
Yeah, no. This whole thing. Yeah.
I think you're lying. I think you intended the pun, but it is.
No,
I didn't.
Yeah.
It is a
The
great
pun
shirt nonetheless.
Couldn't have been more.
No, the
intended.
pun was
Could
not.
have been
The
more
pun was not
intentional.
intended.
Might as well just send him down to first.
She woke up this morning and
No.
wrote in her notes app, I intend to do a pun at 4 o'clock.
No, I didn't. Actually, I've never seen that shirt, which means I'm not paying attention to your social media, but I think it's very good.
Thank you very much.
Did you design it?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I think you'll find, like most Barstool stuff, I had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Most good Barstool stuff. So we'll dive into it. I just want to do a couple of news items at the top. Dabo is Dabo'ing again. Dabo is starting to feel the heat earlier and earlier every single year. And he got up on a press conference and just had a classic, I'm so full of shit, my teeth are turning brown press conference. Yesterday, he's like, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't want to look up the whole quote, but Hey, if y'all don't like winning, I'll go on. I'll go on about my business.
Straight up.
Sounds like y'all don't like winning. We won 8 out of 10 years. The ACC, we've been to the playoffs 7 out of 10 years. If y'all don't want to win, I'll just go on. And that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do right now. And then he kept saying, this was my favorite, most full of shit moment he's said in a long time. Let me get back into Dabo. Listen, I'm 55 years old. I'm just now figuring this coaching thing out.
Yeah, true.
I didn't know what I was doing 10 years ago. And this now, I know what I'm doing. So if you want to get rid of me, I'll go coach somewhere else. I ain't going to no beach. I'll go coach somewhere else. For Dabo at 1-2, and after a 3 or 4 year run where they just have not lived up to expectations, for him to say he's just now figuring coaching out when he won 2 national titles and stared Nick Saban down in the last decade is the most full of shit thing he's ever said, and he has said epic levels of full of shitness. What did you guys think of the Dabo press conference, Kayce?
Well, I was going to ask Ev because he was giggling with the look on his face that felt like he had something to say right away. Ev.
No, it just was. It's just hysterical. Like he tried to FOMO his own fan base into thinking that his best ball is ahead of him when we all know damn well it's behind him. It's just a hilarious spin to be like, "Hey, you want me to leave? Like, you haven't even seen what I got. Like, I'm just breaking the surface of my best coaching abilities." It's just hysterical because it really is the most full of shit, like used car salesman like type sales pitch to his fan base like ever.
It was the most gaslighting I've ever heard him. And I have said in the past, especially when they've been winning, that I think that his whole persona works in the locker room, and it goes back to at any point when you're winning you can say whatever the fuck you want. For him to sit up there in front of God and everybody, which I know is very important to him, and say he hasn't even figured out coaching is the most gaslighting thing I've heard a coach say in a long time.
Well, I mean, guys, the landscape of college football's changed. Like he's saying he figured it out in the new era.
Yeah.
Like he's just now, like he's like, okay, guys, I got the portal now, NIL. I'm starting to get my head around this thing.
But he doesn't have it.
No, look, here's what I'll say is he's wrong on many things, but crucially, one thing he is not wrong at all on is he's got Clemson's balls in a vice grip.
Yeah.
What's Clemson going to do? He just told him. He straight up said, "You want to fucking break up with me? Go ahead, bitch."
Yeah.
I ain't done coaching. There's about to be 17,000 jobs open this offseason.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it because he's putting it out there like, look, baby, you want me? I'm feeling a little underappreciated by my current boo. And so Florida, any of these other big jobs, come on, let's talk.
If I'm the Florida AD, I don't let that press conference in before I call him.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know
I'm
his
saying.
agent is feeling all sorts of nice right now. Like he's definitely taking every call. I do like that though. It's like basically just he's calling their bluff. He's saying, okay, you don't want me, somebody else will want me.
But that being said, we all know what's happening here. He is a victim of his own success. He built Clemson into what they became, and he has been unable to reach his previous levels of success, and that is going to trap every coach in the country. If you take a fan base somewhere they've never been and then take it away from them, they're going to turn on you either slowly or quickly or gradually or whatever, and it is happening to him. And I almost think a breakup makes sense for all parties at this point.
But kind of not Clemson. Who's going to do better at Clemson than Dabo?
I think Clemson might need new coach energy.
Oh, 100%.
But that is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Of
It's
course it's dangerous, but you gotta take risks, and Clemson ain't taking risks. I don't understand how you
Won
go
the
there.
ACC last year.
Terrible ACC.
They backed into
And
it.
it
Yeah,
was
but-
Clemson's standards to go out and win the ACC and then fail in a 12-team playoff every year. Are there standards to be 1-2 and Dabo's already whining and crying, pleading for things here? Brandon Walker mentions, if I'm Florida, of course I'm calling Dabo up to try and make a deal. And I'm sitting here telling you, Brandon Walker, why would they do that? Why would they go invest a whole bunch of money in the head coach who has proven that he can adapt to his times, even though, yes, T-Bobby says 55 and just learn how to coach. Their player development has been so absolutely pathetic in the last few years. They are the team that is doing the least with the amount of talent that they have. I don't care about an ACC title. This team should be doing so much more than winning an ACC title. It is a massive failure if this team didn't get to the Final Four this year. They won't come close to sniffing it. Why would I be a big-time program, big-time player trying to make big-time moves and want Dabo at this current state?
Because you would do so with two things in mind. A fresh start is going to help Dabo tremendously, I think. And B, any interview he does with a new coach, with a new team, that school is incumbent upon them to say, now listen, Dabo, At Florida, we use the transfer portal. At Florida, we plan to use our NIL budget. At Florida, we plan to keep up with modern football. Whatever happened at Clemson, happened at Clemson, but we expect our new coach to do all of these things.
Well, and he's already won. He's proven he can do it. And I mean, he's 55 years old. He's not, with Mark Richt is a great example of the grass was greener with Kirby Smart. But you look at what happened with Mac Brown at Texas. They won a national title and they said, okay, he's not doing it anymore. We got to move on. And it's taken a decade for them to even sniff it again. So usually when you look at the examples of the opposite, you can use Mark Richt and Kirby Smart. You really can't use a lot of other guys.
Well,
you really can't.
And a dangerous time in the ACC to create a power vacuum.
Yeah.
With Cristobal in Miami seemingly achieving consistency, Mike Norvell in Florida State, depending on they end up that could be 3 out of 4 good years there. So I'm just saying, I kind of agree with Dabo. Clemson, you want to play these games, be careful what you wish for.
That's what I'm saying.
He's right to say what he's saying.
No, how many times in the past have you said we're going to get rid of a national title winning coach at that age, and it works out right away?
And Liam, I would say too that I think you're also maybe just because you're right on what's his attraction to other schools, but the resume looms so large.
I agree,
especially
but it's
after a failed
game.
Billy Napier where you tried to get the fast riser. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying these ADs have to be so incredibly risk averse. Their jobs rely on these hires a lot of time. And so if you go Dabo, if he fails, you can still be guys, I hired a coach who made the playoffs 7 of the last 10 years. It's not on me.
No, that's valid, and I completely understand that, and I like what Brando said in response to me. There's so many pros and cons to this. I'm just truly focused on the cons and thinking, hey, man, it's 2025. He's been a bit removed from that sustained level of success they had. Again, I'm not applauding the guy for going out and being up on the ACC. If I'm hiring Dabo, I want national championship caliber football, and I don't think that you're getting that with him anymore. And I think that it's wrong and has been incorrect for a while to refer to this guy as one of the premier coaches in the game. Resume, yes, he had it.
That's
Keyword,
fair.
Had. It's not you watch Clemson year after year, and I can't help but feel disappointed over and over again. Garrett Riley was a big splash hire. He doesn't let Garrett Riley use his brain. It is constantly Dabo's Clemson offense, and it stinks. And again, the player development has been absolutely putrid every single year in this 2020s. It's I'm sickened by it, and I can't believe that we as kind of refer to this guy and just say, yeah, he's still a top 5 some coach of the game. He's not. It's far past that. Yeah, he's 55. You ain't learned how to coach. You're not learning how to coach right now.
He was full of shit with that.
I
but
know he was. I'm just responding dude, you're closer to the retirement home than you are to a national championship. Can I stop you there? Go ahead.
I think guys like Kyle Whittingham, Kurt Signetti, all guys with age on them have learned how to coach in this transfer portal, have learned how to adapt. I don't know why Dabo couldn't do it.
Because he's too stubborn. Everything has to be
Clemson.
his way or no.
But that's what I'm saying. A new job would force him to do it.
I mean, we'll see. That's why I say I like what you said, and we'll see.
All right,
we all know.
We're bogged down here.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got something?
Yeah, DraftKings. We love DraftKings, right?
Yeah.
We'll get to the DraftKings parlay in a little bit. The dogs, you guys put in your picks. But right now, if you are a new customer, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code RUFF. That's code RUFF for all customers. Not even just new customers, all customers. You get a special profit boost with the college game of the week. I forgot about this. This is awesome. So it's the game of the week with a special profit boost for all customers. So just opt in for the game this Saturday and you'll score a single-use profit boost token for whatever game you want to. Saturdays are yours to own with DraftKings Sportsbook. Use code RUFF. The crown is yours.
The streets are hot right now with Lane Kiffin saying today that John Summerall, Tulane's coach, will get an SEC job this offseason, which has led the Florida message boards to come up with the theory that, Lane knows that John Summerall is going to get the Ole Miss job.
Well,
once Lane takes the Florida job, that's how Florida fans have taken what Lane said today.
You want to talk about somebody else that's full of shit.
Yeah.
It's Lane Kiffin. On social media, at least. I mean, last year, you remember every time Ole Miss would even remotely look like they were going to lose a game, or he just posts Gators on his Instagram story. That's what he does. He doesn't know that. And if he does and he said it publicly, he's going to get in trouble. But
he might not. He might know who's getting the Florida job if it were him.
Mm-hmm. Well, right.
He could know that.
But it's the same thing that everybody thought he was going to take it last year
John
because he was
Summerall, by
supposed
the
to.
way, is getting an SEC job this year. I just think it's going to be Kentucky.
But the way that
Why the fuck would he take? I'm sorry.
I feel
Because that's him. He's a Kentucky guy.
I know, but I feel if he
Why
won
wouldn't
Kentucky, I feel like he would have forced his hand to give it to him last year. I think he's waiting for a better program. I think he's a great fit at Auburn. Also, I think it's funny that Lane said this like we haven't known this with Summerall for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
But he knows that it would get Florida fans all riled up.
Well, I don't know that he's doing it to rile Florida fans up.
There is nothing that man does on social media to not get somebody riled up.
Yeah, but I think he's trying to rile up Tulane fans.
He's trying to rile up
Yeah,
everybody.
that's what he plays.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think Florida was a ricochet shot here that they took it that way, but he's trying to fuck with Tulane.
John
He's
Summerall,
trying to
if
fuck
you
with
listen to him on
everybody.
Wake Up Barstool this morning, because I just mentioned losing Darian Mensah and Mekhi Hughes, who are two of the better players in the country. I mean, Mensah, of course, going to Duke, Hughes going to Oregon. He said they returned 5 starters, though. Like, he listed off about 10 guys. And so to lose all of that, to still have them as relevant as they are, looking like the G5 favorite, looking for a third Power 4 win this weekend. If you're a Tulane fan, just enjoy this, man. Don't look ahead. Enjoy this week by week, because in all likelihood, you're not going to be able to hold on to this guy.
Well, I mean, Tulane has shown the ability when they lost Willie Fritz. They changed into John Summerall. Like they have a malleable. They're very adaptable. Yeah,
but they were really bad before Fritz.
Yeah,
Fritz did an incredible job of bringing that program back from the dead.
They're a live dog this week.
Very.
They are a live dog.
Ev said that earlier this week too. Isn't that one of your favorites, or did I make that up?
Yeah, no, I bet it already.
Yeah.
So this weekend, as far as ranked on ranked matchups, I'm sorry, Big Ev. Did you have something else to add there?
No, I bet Tulane already. That's locked in.
Big Ev, if I talk over you at any point today, just know that it's very hard. I'm in a difficult spot.
He can't see you.
I can't see you. I just can't see you. My camera is over there, and you're TV behind me. All 3 of the other people are looking dead at you.
You look great. I love you.
I'm looking away from you.
He does look great. He does look great.
Yeah. So
Happy.
You know who else looked great? John Summerall's hot.
Hotter than I thought he was.
Like, so hot, it's kind of crazy. Like Ryan Gosling hot a little bit.
Yeah, hotter than I thought he was. But he hangs out with mints, which is a turn.
And he was talking about, like, just straight up talking about partying. He was like, yeah, after a win, the bar's open at home.
We're getting drunk.
Like, we're getting fucked up. I tell all the coaches, hey, bar's open. Come on, we going.
Is he married?
Good Lord.
I did not get married vibes.
Oh, that's where we crossed the line?
I don't know.
I did not get married vibes. Kayce, I would be sliding in
I'm checking
yesterday.
it out right now. Hold on.
You're really Googling John
Hey,
Summerall married
will you
right
put
now.
in a good word?
Yeah,
Will you-
with Guinea,
Yeah.
Nixon, Summerall.
Fuck!
They have
That's
4
probably-
children.
I think he has 4 kids.
That's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
Jenny, by the way.
Probably.
I don't read
It
well.
is Jenny.
I
That's
know
I
Jenny.
don't read Southern. Sam, Sadie, Stella, and
I don't read Southern.
Oh, T-Bob, help me with this name.
You got 4 kids?
Yeah, 4 kids.
Help me with this name.
I think.
Salah.
Salah. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It
Well, that
seems
was
like
short-lived.
it seems like they've been together for a very long time.
That was short-lived. He's hot, though.
Oh, wow. She's still DMing him.
I'm not DMing him. Hey, I'm on Google.
Wow. She just
Don't be an asshole. Don't do that. Don't put that on my name.
You can hear her nails tapping away.
So you know it's serious. Clickety clack.
All right. So we got 3 ranked on ranked matchups this week. You don't have the gigantic tentpole game that I think we had a couple of last week, but you do have games that are bigger than they appear, in my opinion. Do you want to start with Texas Tech, Utah, or Illinois, Indiana? You know what? Once I said it out of my face, I want to start with Illinois, Indiana.
Cool.
I like it when it comes out of your face.
Two of the sneaky douchebaggiest fan bases you'll ever
I
encounter.
disagree.
Illinois has just been sneaky douchebag ever since Brett came at me for no reason.
Well, you're personally lashing out. Illinois fans are like some of the nicest.
Also,
kiss
I don't
that
know
ass,
if I've
Kayce.
ever been so enamored with the coach as I am Brett Bielema.
See?
You just called John Summerall Ryan Gosling.
Yes, physically
You
attractive.
get enamored with coaches.
Physically attractive. Brett Bielema is the most emotionally attractive coach I've ever interviewed.
I like that phrase.
Go listen to how sincere and thoughtful all of his answers were when he talks about managing a roster in the current climate, how you manage player retention, acquisition. There's a fucking reason why Illinois is so competent and so good right now.
There's also a reason his wife looks the way he does. She does. She is smoking hot.
And he's probably really
Can
funny.
somebody answer me a question?
Mm-hmm.
Indiana went to the college football playoff last year.
Correct.
My thoughts on that are irrelevant to this particular conversation in question. Indiana went 11-2 or went 10-2. Went to the college football. They went 11-1. Went to the college football playoff, lost.
Yes.
Illinois went 9 and
10 and 3 by 10 and 3 by years in.
9 and 3 and then 10 and 3. So they went 9 and 3. Indiana went 11 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois right now is the number 9 team in the country. Indiana's the number 19 team in the country. Does anybody want to give me a reason?
Well, I mean, okay, so we can't have the preseason ranking conversation again, right? I would say though, Illinois has a better win on the road at Duke, though that's depreciated a bit.
Yeah,
and they returned Luke Altmaier versus bringing in Fernando Mendoza. Like if Curtis Rourke was back, Indiana would have been starting higher.
But ironically, Mendoza's better than Rourke.
Is that true?
I think he is.
I mean, he's a better like NFL prospect.
Yeah, better NFL prospect, but Rourke was tearing it up, dude.
Rourke was great. They played pretty good with the backup too when he got hurt a little bit. You know what this is? It's going back to like Blutman's thing with the poll. It's a momentum thing. Like you got to remember, like Indiana ended in a weird way where like they get shellacked by Ohio State, they get shellacked by Notre Dame. Whereas Illinois, on the other hand, they end their season on this big tentpole win. Like South Carolina was like the team. Oh, everyone thought they should have been a playoff team, and all the momentum. Lenore Sells, then they beat South Carolina. So they had all the hype, and they returned a good amount of guys. They returned the quarterback, Altmaier. So I think that's really what it is. I think they just they were able to carry the hype and momentum of last season more into the season in terms of their like public narrative or whatever you want to.
Well,
they did return everybody as well.
And when we had them here this summer, when we interviewed them, like the whole thing was getting Luke to come back and getting him to stay, and all that was why Brett Bielema was so excited about this roster as well. At the end of the day, the momentum is one and Luke Altmaier is two. Whether you think that's fair or not, that's probably why.
For either of these teams to get to where they want to go this year, they have to win this game. And for Indiana in particular, I think this is quite the opportunity. Guys like me correctly said you got to the playoff last year because your schedule demanded nothing out of you. Mm-hmm. You got hammered by the only 2 teams you played. You didn't beat any ranked teams. Well, what better way to rectify that and pronounce yourself as a player in the new season than beating the number 9 team in the country at your house? This is exactly what we complained about Indiana last year. Didn't have to play anybody. Well, here comes number 9, Illinois, and probably, and luckily for them, a number 9 team who really should be like number 13, 15 or something. Like I don't feel.
I'm a little unconvinced on that point.
I don't know that they're the 9th best team in the country. They feel high to me.
Who is then?
Well, Blutman will tell you Utah.
100% would tell you Utah.
Yeah.
But you have Illinois in your top 10
Illinois
now.
has a great O-line as well.
I don't know if I do or
They don't
not.
have
I
as
make
good
so
as
many
Utah.
top 10s at this point.
No, I for some reason I thought you had Illinois in the top 10. I feel like they are.
He did. He had them at 8.
I had them at 8.
Yep.
God damn.
That was ridiculous.
I was about to say I thought I saw that because I was trying to see where you had A&M.
I had them at 9 then.
I mean, here's the deal. Oh, here are the teams behind them, though, right? It's like A&M, Oklahoma, Iowa State, Ole Miss.
I think y'all are misconstruing what I'm saying. I'm saying you take away the wins and the losses we've had so far this year and extrapolate down the road. I don't feel like we're going to get to the end of the season. This is a top 10 team. It doesn't feel like a top 10 roster. I should say it like that. I don't feel like it's a top 10 roster.
And we know for a fact, probably through like recruiting rankings and everything, that talent-wise it may not be.
Yeah.
But football's a great sport because the whole can be greater than the sum of its parts, and that's why we celebrate coaches that raise that talent level. We denigrate coaches that lower it. I'm giving myself over to Illinois a bit, man. I see no reason except for my biases of the past as to why they can't be a top 10 team this year.
Big F?
I don't know. We'll get into the game later, but the line is screaming Indiana. Because you don't get those, like Vegas doesn't care about the number next to your name.
Yeah.
And Vegas is always right, but it was an alarming when I looked at the spread earlier in the week, and Indiana was a 4.5 point favorite. I believe now they're 5.5. I think they're telling you something. I agree with the point of Illinois being a top 10 team. I think they're a French top 10 team. It's tough with their it's so tough when they've won the games they have. Obviously, they won all their games. They beat Duke. It still wasn't as convincing as the score probably leads on to be. That was a close game, and then a lot of turnovers kind of led into it turning into a bloodbath on the scoreboard. But it really wasn't that. And yeah, it's Indiana that they haven't really been tested yet. So I think it's kind of and they've been a little bit underwhelming against some of these lesser teams. Obviously, they shit pumped Indiana State, but I don't know. I think I kind of like Indiana. I think the line's telling you something there, but they neither of them have really overly impressed me. So I guess I agree with Brandon. I think when the season's all said and done, I don't think either of these teams are in the top 10.
I picked Illinois to be playing in the Big Ten Championship, so obviously I'm going to take Illinois this weekend. I did talk to Mike Kadick, and I was like, just out of curiosity, like all jokes and shticks and all that aside, like what do you think the biggest key to this game is? And he basically told me without telling me that without him, they're not going to win. Is basically he was like they really need to identify the defenses, but he said he just
said without Kadick, like Kadick said without Kadick.
He didn't say it explicitly.
He basically shit on their starting center.
No, he basically was like, they really need to identify and be able to block them effectively, and a bunch of words to basically say the center is not him is what it felt like to me. But no, he did. He said that he believes they have a top 5 receiving core in the country, and
that's crazy.
That seems high.
That's what he said. I'm just telling you, I have it written down verbatim. But he said at the end of the day, like all jokes aside, he's like, can Indiana's front 7 stop the run? And he's like, that is the biggest concern to him, but he does think they're going to win. When you say that you think they're the most annoying fan bases, is it solely based on people in this office? Because I feel like everybody in this office that's Illinois and Indiana fans are like pretty
Indiana fans are assholes.
No, Ella and Kadick, they're great.
Yeah.
Kadick's an asshole.
We're trying to figure out.
Ella's an
You're an
Indiana fan?
asshole.
Ella
she's
went
a
to
Bloomington
Indiana.
Of course
girl.
I'm an asshole.
Ella went to
She's a
Indiana.
Bloomington girl.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Good for her.
But I was asking Ella and Kadick what I should bet with them, and I said Brandon will probably have some ideas, because if you think they're such douchebags, you probably have great ideas.
I'll work on it.
Okay. I did tell.
I actually think Indiana's going to win this game comfortably.
Oh no, I think Illinois is going to win comfortably.
Yeah, I think Indiana. I think there's something about a hungry fan base who's given something to chew on. And a hungry fan base, hungry organization, hungry team that's given something to chew on.
Yeah.
They had a great year last year, but it was with a caveat. And I'm not the only one that says it about that schedule. What better opportunity early in this season than a top 10 team at their place? Like, this is the opportunity to shut everybody up, to shut my fucking pie hole up, to shut every idiot out there up who correctly said the things they said. Shut them up. Shut them up, right? Indiana, you want everybody to be wrong about what they said about you? Beat Illinois' ass. That's what you do.
But Illinois kind of has that too, because a lot of people going into this season were like, why are they so hyped? I mean, when I said they were going to the Big Ten Championship, the amount of people like, oh, she's just falling into the hype, and they did have a ton of momentum, like we talked about earlier. So I think that it's for both teams. I think that both of them have that chip on their shoulder.
Ev, coaching advantage, Cignetti or Bielema?
I think I'd go push.
It feels like a good coaching matchup.
You said Bielema?
Yeah, I think I got to go Bielema. Honestly, Cignetti's shown me too much bitch assness in some of these games.
It's a good adjective.
I think I'll lean Bielema. And honestly, and T-Bob, I did watch the segment on FS1. I already was a fan. Like you left that being like, how could you not?
How could you not, dude? Right? It was like overwhelmingly good
and very cerebral. Like the way because college coaches nowadays, they're like the CEO of the program more than they are like true X and O's. They obviously. It varies. Some of them still do a lot of that, but just the way he just runs the entire ship is just like you can see why they have results.
It's a life spent in football and constantly evolving, and that is an old dog that is still learning new tricks.
Well, and also the
opposite of Dabo, literally the opposite.
No, the opposite.
True.
I mean, and I know I've said this throughout the years. I mean, he's one of my favorite coaches because of how he's always treated people behind the scenes. I mean, he was the first ever big time football coach I interviewed when I was on the sidelines, and to this day, he still is that same person. And I feel like the players are. I mean, you saw Luke Altmaier when he was here. Like you see that they really buy into that. So it's not just from the outside looking in, being like, this guy seems like he's a very good, thoughtful guy with these players. They buy into it so much. Curt Cignetti, I don't know him personally. I can't speak on that, but I think that he doesn't have that same I care about my whole culture as much as Brett Bielema does. I'm not saying he doesn't, but Brett Bielema has his hands in literally every single thing Illinois does right now.
Brandon, Luke Altmaier, Fernando Mendoza, pretty fascinating. Okay, actually, well, I find it fascinating. I don't know if you all find this interesting, but I'm going to hear a question for you.
Give it to me.
Right now, their stats are so incredibly similar. Okay, Altmaier's completing 71.8% of his passes.
Yeah.
Mendoza's at 72.4. Altmaier's thrown 709. Mendoza's 708. 9.1 yard per attempt to 9.3. 8 touchdowns to 9 touchdowns. 0 picks to 0 picks. 236 yards a game to 236 yards a game. They are the exact same to this point.
Yeah.
Did either one end up on your top 10? Did Mendoza?
I think they're right off of it. But the point I was making
today... Do
they
they break in, though?
Yeah,
the winner of this game?
The winner of this could, yeah.
Okay.
The point I was making today about my top 10, which ended up being a top 13, I think there's 25 quarterbacks in this country that you can slide into a top 10 right now and be pretty comfortable with it. And those two are the guys.
Brandon sent me his list yesterday and asked if there's anyone he needs on. I think I sent him 15 names.
Yeah, no, me too. I sit here and made a list that had
open.
about 15 different names.
You had Luke Altmaier going into the season on your top 10, yeah?
Yes, he did.
I know I did
to
too.
me, it was more about what other guys have done I didn't have Marcel Reed. I had to make a spot for Marcel Reed. I didn't
Thank
have
you for that. Good
I
job.
didn't have
Correct.
Joey Aguilar. I had to make a spot for him. But
you were high on Luke Altmaier going into the season.
Yeah, I
is
was
my
high,
point.
and I'm high on him now. But just because somebody didn't make a top 10 list doesn't mean being the 14th best quarterback in the country is fucking great.
I don't want to get bogged down in the top 10 discussion. All I meant is that, like Ev saying, it's like a push in coaching potentially, maybe slide edge Bielema. The quarterback position, two incredibly similar situationed guys with nearly identical stats. It's just a great fucking game.
It's a great game.
It is.
Somebody call it the game of the week.
And you know what's great? You know what's great about it? This is a gigantic Big Ten game that doesn't have Ohio State, Penn State, or Michigan in it.
Yes.
And that's kind of a rare commodity in that league. You can say the league at the top has been very, very, very good recently, but how many big, huge games have you had without one of those three in it?
And then
Not
normally, at least in recent history, when you have one of these teams against one of those big three, they get exposed, right?
Yeah.
We saw that with Indiana and Ohio State last year. I'm very excited about that. Brandon, do you like the leggings again today? Different color.
I do.
Indiana beat Michigan.
They did.
At what? Football? Mm-hmm. Yeah, when Michigan was, a 75 team?
I'm just saying, dude.
That wasn't that big of a game. Michigan was 3-2 or 2-3 at that point. 3-3.
I think you're getting bogged down. I'm just saying Indiana.
Michigan wasn't ranked.
I said a fact. I don't know why I'm being attacked right now. This is
Well,
crazy.
you said a fact in response to what I said.
No, it was actually what
it's
Kayce
actually-
This
said.
was a retort.
No, it was what Kayce said.
I did say
Yeah, that was retorted.
I did say when
that was
those.
retorted.
That's actually very funny.
I did say when it's a big game versus those teams.
Read
It wasn't when against Michigan. They weren't ranked.
Read about your leggings.
Oh my God.
Okay, Viore,
roll
incredibly
my eyes
versatile
harder.
and comfortable, perfect for whatever your day brings. Designed to look great beyond the gym, whether you're running errands, heading to the office, or meeting up with friends. Of course, shopping is easy. The website takes no time. I love Viore. We know this. I wear a different color every single week when I come to Chicago. It's the best. Also, they have the Sunday Performance Jogger, part of the Sunday collection. It's stylish and comfortable. You can wear it all day. They have the soft, lightweight 4-way performance stretch, moves with you, no restriction. And of course, it's an investment in your happiness. Right now, we give 20% off your first purchase. Get yourself some of the most comfortable and versatile clothing on the planet. Viore.com/roughness. That's VUORI.com/roughness. Exclusions do apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. Not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Go to Viore.com/roughness.
I want to do something different. I just want to try it.
Okay.
I want to do the categories now.
Okay.
And if
because the games will come up,
and
right?
if they trigger the games to come up, they come up.
I agree.
And then if we get to the end of the show and we haven't talked about a game, I will say, hey, we probably should talk about this one.
Perfect.
Y'all want to do that?
I like that.
I would like that way more.
Yeah. We're just trying it out, man. We're just trying it out.
Hey,
it's like
listen.
it's like a recipe. We're adding a little bit more salt here and taking away a little bit of pepper.
It's actually one thing that I've learned in my cooking journey is you have to be willing to just try shit.
Yeah, you got to try shit.
If you try to be so exact all the time, you're not going to have fun in the kitchen. You're going to drive yourself fucking crazy.
It's like in the bedroom.
I was about to say that. I'm
Me and
glad
my
you
wife
did.
the other day started discussing a second position.
Oh, second.
We ultimately
Let's
said
not
no.
get over our skis here now.
We ultimately said no because that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Just a second.
Just second one.
What are you into? Belly to belly missionary?
Huh?
That's a Shane Gillis joke.
Oh.
There's, I mean,
Not familiar with his work.
I'm not going to go down the mook rabbit hole today. Never mind. Keep going.
Oh, Rochelle Ryan's here today.
Where? Just what?
She was messaging me. She's here. Do you remember when Rochelle Ryan came into the New York office and you just went mute?
Yeah, because I don't.
No, because you saw how big her ass.
No, but
and
I
boobs are.
don't get into porn.
No, I know-
like that. I didn't
I
know
didn't- I
any
didn't-
porn
no, I
actresses'
know.
names, and I didn't. Yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to expose that.
all
I'm
right,
just saying.
I've gooned her.
Anyways, okay, we have.
You know who she's going to dinner with?
Rochelle's a friend.
Yeah, I love Rochelle. Rochelle's great.
Do you know-
Can I just guess,
Ben
Mincy?
Mintz.
That's from time to time.
Yep.
Ben Mintz.
She's going to dinner with Ben Mintz.
I'm shocked Mintz didn't tell me that already.
If there's a free dinner to be had, he's on the other end of it.
Oh, she's buying dinner?
I would assume so if she's going with him.
She's a big Caitlin Clark fan. She and I talk about Caitlin Clark all the time.
I talk shit about Mincy. I just want to. My best pick pretty much every week this week has just been one he tells me about in the bathroom on a Tuesday.
He's been hot lately.
He's been hot.
He's been hot.
And
Like last week, my best pick was Houston -4.
yeah, that was
Mincy,
he was all over it all week.
Mincy just cornered me on a Monday and
Yeah.
was like, "Hey man, Houston's gonna kill," and I was like, You're right.
Andy ran 20 miles last night.
Well, not to say Mincy wasn't on that one already. That might have trickled from me to Mincy.
I think a lot of people were on it, but like Mincy,
we had me and him had a big discussion about Houston.
I mean, to just add, definitely also picked my brain about it. I told him Houston by a billion.
Oh, this is good.
So we're finding out.
Time out.
He
This
also
is good.
What
likes
you guys
Willie
are doing
Fritz.
is describing the fact that he just walked up to you and wanted to talk about that game. That was his topic du jour last week. If he saw somebody, he talked about that game.
No, he asked me about like 7 games a week.
Mincy, he always has the all-time get out of jail free pass, but today on the Unnamed show, they roasted him for the whole FS1 ESPN thing, and it was just straight up the first time I had ever heard Dave be like, he just simply can't get fired. Like that man, we knew that, but there's just nothing he could do outside of maybe repeating a past mistake.
Yeah, I know something he could do.
Yeah, no, I do. But he was very happy to tell me about the good time he showed Billy Lucci last weekend. That was his topic du jour today. He didn't have any games for me yet.
All right.
love you,
So
Ben.
we'll do categories, including the we'll lead off with the Cracker Barrel Game of the Week. Now, if you guys will sit there and shut up for a second, I'll tell you all about Cracker Barrel and how wonderful I think they are. I would love to. You know how other sponsors make sure we get like I got some Twisted Tea right here. I'd love just a fat plate of hash brown casserole in front of me while I did this podcast. If I just had a plate with like 3 helpings of hash brown casserole to do this, or maybe a sunrise sampler with some pancakes and some smoked sausage. Maybe they're fried pork chops that they have on a Monday night.
I was a bit surprised. You're not a very fast eater.
I'm a slow eater.
Yeah.
I savor.
Yeah.
Very slow.
Yeah. But
I don't think that was needed. Man, what did you mean by that?
you told me you weren't going to.
Sorry.
It's okay. All right. Whew. This Game of the Week segment is presented by Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is giving you all the more of what you already love, including the hash brown casserole, the rocking chairs, the chess sets, all the great candy that you can get, the soft drinks. This is great. I love. Man, did you know? Have I told y'all that on my porch at home, I have 2 Cracker Barrel rocking chairs?
Do you really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I bought 2 Cracker Barrel rocking chairs for me and my wife to sit out. She was like, "What should we put out there?" And I said, "Does Cracker Barrel sell their rocking chairs?" And she said, "I don't know." I said, "I'll be back in an hour." I came back. There were 2 rocking chairs in my truck.
I love that.
Anyway,
Did you buy a tea game too?
did not, but we have bought one for Mostly Sports before. See how Cracker Barrel is bringing you more crave-worthy comforts, country hospitality, and all the more to enjoy. Swing by and visit Cracker Barrel today. The Cracker Barrel Game of the Week, T-Bob Abear, is
Illinois to Indiana, so just go to the next person.
the Cracker Barrel Game of the Week. Liam Blutman is
so obviously Texas Tech at Utah. I think that this could very well be a clash of a top 10 team and a top 15 team. I think Texas Tech, I haven't given an opportunity to go, they're probably my 4th favorite team in the Big 12. I would say it would be 5. Texas Tech's offense is so much fun to watch, not just because Bayron Morton is a gunslinger, but because they got the right guy in at OC now, Mac Leftwich, who is bright, innovative, young, fiery, and hungry. And what that Texas Tech offense is doing is very, very intriguing, fun to watch. There's a lot of fun play designs. When you talk Texas Tech, it's immediately, wow, they invested a lot into the portal. It's not enough about, hey, look what's on staff, look what's cooking, look what's getting players in the positions to make big-time plays. Which, speaking of players in position to make big-time plays, how about what Kyle Whittingham, Jason Beck, and Utah have been able to do? Because a lot of the conversation when it's about Utah is those 2 top 15 picks at left and right tackle. It is the physicality of defense. It is the acquisition of Devin Dampier, a fiery dual threat quarterback who could truly do it all. It's not about, Hunter Andrews is a tight end who stands 6'3", 235, and he's running the rock as a running back. It's not about, look at these 3 defensive players that they're getting reps offensively. Ebo talked about with Kyle Whittingham, and he gave a great answer. We saw what Colorado did with Travis Hunter. So we're thinking, why won't we just get our best athletes the ball? And they did sparingly in years past, but they've got 3 full-time defensive players seeing reps on offense, getting the ball, getting touches, making big-time plays, plus a tight end getting like running back reps. It's crazy. And I love that Utah is maximizing their best talent, their best athletes, and getting them the rock. That's such a cool thing to do that not near enough teams in this country care about. One last thing to look at.
So this is your answer to Cracker Barrel Game of the Week?
He just did the whole breakdown for us.
Yeah, it is. It's Sack Lake City, right? It's John Henry Daly, who's got 5 sacks on a year.
Let the man cook.
So yeah, like, I mean,
Technically still in an ad.
Well, I could give you. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Keep going.
One last thing to look at is
just put this out by itself.
Is how Utah plays this from an offensive perspective. I love their scheme. I love that Dampier. They always have so many layers available to cut through and cook with. I want to see how much they flush Dampier out of the pocket. Texas Tech has a 63.6% pressure rate, which ranks 3rd among Power 4 conference teams. That's against traditional dropbacks. Utah's going to get Dampier working out, using his legs so much. I can't wait to watch it. Fun game. Sorry for being long. I'm just hyped up. I think this is the best game of the week by far.
That's the answer to the question. Then, three of us 5 will be in Utah this weekend.
Yes,
for an early,
very early
show.
Yeah, but it's the first time that Big Noon Kickoff has ever been there, and I feel like
it's gonna be lit. Yeah,
it's gonna be.
Rice Eccles is gonna be the place to be on
first
Saturday.
time Barstool's ever been there.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think I've been to the state of Utah maybe like one time as a baby.
I've never been to the state of Utah.
Ev, have you been to Utah?
No, hell no.
So it's gonna be a movie, as the kids would say.
I'm not sure that was necessary.
I know those are just Utah. I mean, it's just, why would I ever have got you?
I don't know.
Before I went to Ohio State, I'd never been west of Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, that's fair.
All of my domestic traveling has really come from working at this job.
But I know Big Evan. As big a Karl Malone fan as he is, I figured he would have gone to Utah at some point.
Oh, bro. Come on.
You should have seen the reaction.
I heard it.
Yeah. Can you see him in the reflection of this
Kinda
at all?
a little bit,
I'm about to
yeah.
say. No, I'm very excited for this. I mean, yes, it's very, very early. It's going to be weird to be Mountain Time games and
Will
all
it be
that.
dark?
I asked
It'll be dark
too.
at the beginning, yes.
Of our show?
It'll be a little dark, yeah.
That's
like
so
when they're doing it from the
so.
true West Coast, when they're in Eugene, like it's dark right off rip. I think it is a little dark at the beginning.
I'm gonna be honest, I looked up the weather. I was really sad it wasn't gonna be cold. I was hoping it was gonna be one of those like cold.
What does it look like?
Like it's gonna be 80 degrees in Utah. Unless I read it wrong.
Wow.
Okay.
I might have read it wrong. I'll be honest. It was when I was on the flight.
Yeah,
I think in the morning it's gonna be like in the early, like I said, early 60s, low 60s. But I'm very excited about it.
Big Ev, the Cracker Barrel game of the week is.
I think Blutman was right, but I'll go with Auburn, Oklahoma. Big time
Well,
game.
Since he took yours, go ahead and take mine.
I'm about to say,
that's
take
a
mine
real
too.
shitty thing to do.
Yeah, take mine too.
I had to. This is an incredible coach game. This is two coaches with incredible pressure on them who have very good starts to the season. This is kind of their first. Obviously, Oklahoma had kind of a bigger spot with Michigan, but I guess Auburn had a good one with Baylor too. Obviously, very good team, very good quarterback. But this is a big moment for each of them, Oklahoma again and Auburn again, to really solidify themselves as like, hey, we're a legit team, legit competitor in the SEC. Two quarterbacks that are really great with their legs, playmakers, good defenses. I'm very excited. Very excited.
This isn't. It's mine too. This is an off the hot seat game. Whoever wins this game sets themselves up to make a real run, especially if it's Oklahoma. I think because Texas looks more beatable than I thought they would. Like Oklahoma can really set themselves up for special things, and I guess Auburn can too because they've got some game. Alabama looks winnable for them. So I think this is if you win this game as a coach, you are.
Who's FaceTiming you right now?
A coach from Mississippi State University.
You have to answer it.
I can't answer it.
What do you mean?
Oh, should I go ahead and say the name on the podcast? Just blast your shit too?
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody needs some more NIL money.
And they're coming to you? Sad state of affairs at
Whoever,
Mississippi State.
I'll have you know that entire offensive. Anyway, so
You have it like that?
I think. You heard what I told you.
I know.
Okay.
They've
Your
told me again
friends.
multiple times.
Yeah, they still-
One of them texted me earlier today and said, "I know you're going to see Brandon today. Give him a kiss on the cheek for me." Mm-hmm. I didn't do that, but they requested it.
Yeah,
I'll give you a kiss on the cheek.
Well, yeah. Did I put
fluster
my head
you?
in your crotch earlier?
Yeah, we were trying to.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he's trying to.
He was
Apparently,
trying to. He asked if there was YKK on his zipper.
Yeah, and
I
it
got
was
down
really
and looked.
small font.
So you asked Brandon to look at your dick?
Yeah, well, no, the zipper. We were trying to see if it had YKK on there, and we had to get really close.
I got Auburn, Oklahoma. Who's your Cracker Barrel game of the week?
It's Auburn, Oklahoma, and it's something that has not been mentioned yet, which I'm surprised. It's the Jackson Arnold game, guys. I mean, this is huge.
It's the John Mateer game.
Yeah, but
Jackson Arnold played at Oklahoma and is now at Auburn because he got run out of
No, you're
Oklahoma.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Like this
But
is
that's what John Mateer has done, is complete erasure of Jackson Arnold. But you're right. This is a
no.
revenge
This is like
game.
this is a
It's a
game.
fuck you game.
Yeah, this is a fuck you game because, I mean, as we've talked about with Oklahoma multiple times, and I mean, John Mateer seems to be the answer, but they moved on from Jackson Arnold too fast. Venables did not give him a chance, and then now he's at Auburn. And I'm excited about this game too, and it's huge for the SEC. I like John Mateer a lot, but if I'm Jackson Arnold, I want to beat the ever-living fuck out of this team.
I think they moved on from Jackson Arnold too fast in the context of last year. Now,
Right.
In the offseason, I could have seen them moving on and been
That's what I
fine.
mean, last year in the
last
season.
year, they bailed on him too quick and kind of threw him under the bus. And I bet he holds a grudge. He should hold a grudge for that. But in the offseason, it worked out good for everybody. He became the starting quarterback of an SEC team, another SEC team, and Oklahoma got not only a quarterback, got an offensive coordinator out of the deal, which they probably needed worse than they needed a quarterback.
Absolutely. And I mean,
Arbuckle's awesome.
Yeah.
in retrospect, it's good for both sides, no doubt. But if you are Jackson Arnold and you see how that played out last year, especially because it's not like Oklahoma went on to move on from him and then was this incredible team without him, it was still a disaster. So that's my favorite game of the week too. And spoiler, he's also my player to watch.
The thing about John Mateer, though, is that he is quickly approaching must-watch television status for me. Where if he's going to be on a big stage, I'm going to tune in just to watch this guy play. It's like watching Baker on Monday Night Football the other night. The toughness, the moxie that he plays the game with, it spills out of the screen. Are we going to talk about Texas Tech again? That game? No.
Well, I mean,
Because I should have jumped in when Liam was talking about, but I didn't get a.
You know what? You have a piece to say about him. Say it.
Well, I just want to talk. I do want to really, because I think Liam's a little. Excuse me, Liam. Is it fair to say you might be biased in this Texas Tech Utah game?
no.
Does anybody else believe Liam there?
Listen, Liam doesn't see it, but he jumped in, he grabbed onto Utah
Yes.
early,
Yeah.
and he is defending them
Yes.
as if he
Thank you.
treats UCLA.
Okay, I'm just saying. That's all I want to
I
say.
spoke
Yes.
up Texas Tech.
No, I know, and but
But you've been Mr. Utah.
you've
this
been
year.
Mr. Utah.
Correct, because I'm fighting for what is right and true.
The
If-
Well,
thing
there it
is,
is.
no,
There it
hold
is right
on,
there.
hold on.
because if this team had a Big Ten logo, everyone would have them in the top 8, and that's just a matter of fact. It's not my fault that the entire country was asleep at the wheel and not paying attention and not intelligent enough to realize that is a top 10 team
all right.
in August.
Go
The point
Bob.
is, we didn't talk about Baron Morton enough.
Yeah.
We mentioned him. Right now, this guy is the second highest rated passer in the entire country, only behind Jaden Maiava, who I've got my eye on. But Baron Morton right now, he's got 11 tuds, I think only 1 interception. He's at 11 yards per attempt. He is absolutely fucking dominating. It's his 5th year. I think he was the highest rated quarterback to ever sign with Texas Tech when he signed. And if you look at his numbers, it has been a consistent upward trajectory through the years, now looking like it could climax in this season where he becomes maybe a top 5 quarterback in the entire country. This is the stage for him to do it. And one matchup that everybody should be paying attention to, Liam mentioned how good Texas Tech's front 7 is, the pressure they've been generating. Fanu and Lomu, right, Caleb? The 2 tackles from Utah, first-round guys going against the edge guys from Texas Tech is premier trench football. And guys, when we watch football, try to be cognizant of this. When the ball is snapped, don't watch the quarterback. It's where your instincts go. It's very natural. It's very normal. That's the most boring part of the game after the ball is snapped. Watch the line, and then when the ball is handed off or thrown, then adjust your eyes. And if you do that this game, you're going to be rewarded.
I might try that this week.
Also, I have stocks.
Okay, Liam. This is a tweet from September 23. I screamed it all offseason. I will continue to do it. Baron Norton needs to be Texas Tech QB1. He elevates the offense tremendously. A true gunslinger, fearless. There you go.
All right.
I do love these two offenses. I think
let's
this
not say I don't got tech stock.
I
don't have much, but
you're just a little Utah bias. That's okay.
there's no bias to be had.
It
There's
is.
only
Listen, there's nothing wrong with
only
having-
speaking up for what you believe in, and I will do that till the day I stop breathing.
There is nothing wrong with a take that you keep hammering because it's so far right.
Okay. Well, not
not far right. I don't do politics.
No, you know what I mean.
Jeez, Kayce, come on.
Thank
now.
you.
It's
Thank you,
correct.
Big T.
It's correct so far.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The under the radar game of the week. Big Ev, I will let you lead off.
Well, this one I was debating whether it was or not, but when you went through all the big games that you didn't or big conference games, you didn't mention it. So I'm going to do it. Arizona State Baylor is still a massive game. So these are teams that they haven't lost in conference. I know they both taken a loss to the SEC. Still, everything is in front of them in the Big 12. A massive game, a great game. Should be a lot of points. Sawyer Robertson, Sam Levitt. I love it. I think it's a phenomenal matchup, phenomenal game.
We've kind of
very
forgotten
excited.
about
One of the most excited aesthetically to watch.
kind of forgotten about Sam Levitt post Mississippi State, haven't we?
He was so wretched in that
I'm
game.
going to show you something.
He was so wretched and so terrible in that game. He's got to earn it back, I think. Plus, there's only been one game since then, so it's like
it's weird because it's week 4, but it feels like there's been a lot more games, right?
Yeah. T-Bob, what's your under the radar game of the week?
Go to somebody else.
Casey.
Well, it's not.
Hey, are you going to be be
I don't know.
You need
I'm
some
trying.
water?
I need some alcohol. Somebody feed me. Somebody
Here,
have any tequila?
hold on, here.
Oh yeah, give me another Twisted Tea. Thank you. Jeez. Try and do the show sober, right?
Guy can't even speak without alcohol in his life.
Well, it's not under the radar for this podcast because we've talked about it a lot. We even talked about it on this show, but I do feel like a lot of people across the country are just completely ignoring this Florida-Miami game. I know it's an in-state rivalry, but it's like from a standpoint of under the radar because Miami's so good, Florida looks bad. I feel like not enough people think he's going to get fired. Do you think? Am I completely wrong?
I think everybody thinks he's going to get fired.
You do?
Yeah. Do you not?
I mean, I think he's going to get fired, but I feel like it's every time that I've talked about this game, but not with you people, because that sounded bad.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, no, I know.
You people, Jesus Christ!
I feel like I'm talking about people who I know, right? I can't. You know what? Never mind. Just never mind.
No, you feel like you're not hearing enough people say Napier's going to get fired.
No. I feel like in the college football circles, people that do this for a living, yes. But I feel like when you look at this slate, it feels like outside of the fact that it is an in-state rivalry, which you're going to have, that it's just kind of like, oh, I don't know, Florida stinks. Like Miami's going to win. Let's keep it moving. This game could get interesting.
Fair.
That's what I'm saying when I say it's under the radar.
If you are a man and you play or coach for the University of Florida, you got to show you're a fucking man this Saturday.
Correct.
You don't just lay down. You don't just roll over. You don't just quit. You don't just hide. You don't just capitulate to the other big team. And Miami's got everything going right now. You don't just show up, take your ass whipping, and leave. This is the moment right here.
And they whooped that ass in the swamp last season.
Yeah.
Well, and
I mean,
that's why I feel
you.
like it's just like people just kind of move past it. They look at the line. They're like, okay, that's kind of low. I don't know what it is today. What was it?
7.5.
7.5. It opened at 7.5, I think.
No, it opened 9.5 when it got bet down.
Oh,
the heavy
really?
hitters jumped
I got
up
it.
Florida immediately.
That seems like too little.
Liam Blutman, you're under the radar. Here you go.
No, I didn't.
sorry.
This is pretty under the radar, and it's gonna get lost on ESPNU in a busy 11 a.m. Central slate. It's two Group of 5 teams coming off a bye. It's Miami, Ohio, who's 0-2, has 2 really bad blowout losses to. Well, the Wisconsin loss only 17-0, but they got terrorized in the trenches. Offense couldn't move the ball. Rutgers is absolutely put into smithereens, and this is a team that's looking to contend once again in the MAC. Daquan Finn has been absolutely booty butt cheeks horrendous to levels that maybe have never been seen before from a 7th-year quarterback that had as much expectation as he did. People forget Baylor paid him the big bucks not long ago. And on the other side of this matchup, you have UNLV, who is sitting at 3-0, who did survive a scare against Idaho State, who does have Dan Mullen looking to bring them to the playoff when everyone swerved from Boise State to South Florida to Tulane. UNLV is still in the thick of it, but this is a must-win game. It's a tricky spot. So UNLV's a 3-point favorite. Miami, Ohio needs a win, needs to get rolling, feel themselves, feel confidence, so they're not behind the 8 ball from a record standpoint. Very, very interesting game. I'm fascinated by it. I don't know who wins.
Yeah, Liam just gave Daquan BBC status.
Did I?
Booty butt cheeks.
What?
The smelly line of the week.
All right, T-Bob.
Agreed.
All right, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
I want to see what everybody else is going to choose. I guess I'm going to go South Carolina at Mizzou here then. South Carolina has become increasingly unexciting, especially on the heels of getting dominated by Diego. Great call, Ev. Diego Pavia is going to fight for your money. He once again proved it. But I'm just really intrigued by Mizzou. Again, every test they survive, and this in a relatively friendly schedule will be potentially one of the bigger ones. Ahmad Hardy, what's he going to do? Bo Prabula, we've talked about as a guy that could be a sneaky Heisman guy, working his way up the top 10 in quarterback rankings. It's at Mizzou. That stadium's excellent. That fan base is reignited in a way that they haven't been in a very long time. That's a very good SEC-SEM matchup, and there is optimism, according to Pete Thamel a couple hours ago at the time of this recording. Lenore Sellers has been practicing, and he will play. So give me South Carolina at Mizzou as an underrated game of the week.
Well, this is so very rare because I always go last. I write down multiple games. I've had 2 of my games fall to me. The only one that didn't was, I guess I had Arizona State at Baylor. Yeah, so that one didn't fall to me. Arkansas at Memphis. Mm-hmm. Memphis is both these teams. You know, we saw Arkansas the other day. Taylor Green light up the scoreboard. They lost 41-35. That's going to happen again. This is going to be a 45-42 game against Memphis. And then the one I'll officially pick, if we do a graphic, SMU at TCU.
Yeah.
TCU is, I think, very good. If I had to rank the top teams in the Big 12 right now, they're in the top 3, along with the 2 teams that play out there in Utah this week. I would have TCU right there with them. And Josh Hoover is probably the guy that pained me the most to not put on my quarterback list. He's been very good. He is very good. SMU, after losing to Baylor in a shootout, they were kind of sluggish the other day. They're still trying to right the ship. It's a rivalry game. They hate each other, right? They hate each other.
Oh, they hate each other.
Each other.
And there's a reason that we got to talk. There's no more scheduled games between these 2 teams for a foreseeable future.
This is Baptist
How does
Methodist?
that happen?
This is Baptist against Methodist?
Yes.
Right?
Well, TCU's just Christian.
Okay. All right.
It's Protestant on Protestant, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Iron
skillet.
I think SMU TCU would be my pick for under the radar.
Yeah.
It's a big moment for TCU to go over because SMU is still kind of trading on last year, and they're definitely not that team. Like, TCU should win this game. When you look at how they finished last season, what they have now.
I think TCU's going to smoke them.
Huge moment
I think
for
TCU
Hoover.
is going to smoke them too. Doesn't somebody have to like stick a hot dog up their butt?
That's the Gengar Glizzy. Yes, that was tweeted.
That's kind of a big deal.
Guys, I'm kind of over this whole trend because people keep saying this and they're never going to do it, and we're doing it.
I did mine last year.
Hey,
Correct, but
St.
people
Bill
keep-
Snyder stuck that beefy later
I
burrito
know
up his
he
ass.
did, but so many people are saying this and never going to do it, and now we're doing this for a 7-point favorite.
I said
don't know,
if we lose to
weird.
Texas last year, I'm going to eat a delicious ribeye steak with a stuffed baked potato.
And you
That's
did
facts.
that.
And I did it.
You
So
did it.
why
Didn't
can't
you-
more people be like you and own up to their punishments, Brandon?
Didn't you do that the night before? I think you did it.
Next segment.
What's that?
I think you did it the night before.
So you caused him to lose.
The question was, Kayce, did I do it?
You did it. Speaking of, and I know that this is over the years of our relationship, we've had very few off the air fights. Usually it happens with A&M Mississippi State. So I'm putting this on the table multiple weeks in advance.
Another bet?
Can we please? Well, we always have one, but we've almost broken up multiple times. We've almost been divorced a couple times.
She's a backstabbing
No,
snake.
you're a backstabbing bitch.
You took it. You said we weren't going to do a bet, and then you went to Dan and Dave and came up with
no.
Don't
That's
do
not.
this, you
okay,
crazy
okay.
bitch.
Okay, I'm just putting on the table. We have a couple weeks to figure it out.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay,
I had to drive 17 fucking
No.
hours
that was your fault.
with my daughter.
That was your fault.
Anyway, the player to watch this week, I will start with Kayce Smith.
I already said it, but so just to get a little mix, I said Jackson Arnold because of all the reasons, but I am going to go.
Because of all the reasons.
All the reasons I said earlier.
No, that's fine. That's just funny. If somebody would take that out of context, I said Jackson Arnold because of all the reasons.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's not clip it. I've already spoken about it earlier in the podcast. I am going to take.
No, if we're going to clip you something out of context, it's going to be you saying, doesn't somebody have to stick a hot dog up their butt?
Or far right.
Yeah.
I've been very clippable this episode. I am going to go with Dylan Raiola. We have not spoken about this
So you
game
just
yet,
took two guys.
but we've already talked about it.
You just took two guys. That's what you just did.
All right, fine. Everybody else go.
No, you just took two guys.
Nope.
Go Dylan. Go Dylan.
No.
Because I want to add on. Go Dylan. That's what I was going to go. Go Dylan.
Go Dylan.
Oh, I'm okay. It's okay if
Fine,
I go
do it,
Dylan
do
now?
it, yeah.
No, this game, I mean, listen, Michigan, Nebraska, and it's not under the radar at all because everybody's talking about it, but Matt Rule, you know, he has not been in Nebraska that long, but he's 0-6 against top 25 teams at Nebraska, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he is just... I feel like they're right on the precipice, right? They're right on the precipice. Dylan Raiola had so much hype. In this game in Michigan, I know last week they didn't play anybody, and I get that. But Michigan's defense is going to be tough, and I want to see what Dylan Raiola can do. I don't think Nebraska's going to win this football game. I'm interested to see what everybody else has to say. But Dylan Raiola, we've just been waiting, right? We've been waiting for this guy to become the guy that not only had the hype for that he thinks he is. He thinks he's Patrick Mahomes. If you're going to do it, you do it against a Michigan defense, and I don't think they're going to do it.
So I had Baron Morton on my list. I had Dylan Raiola on my list. I'll add on to Raiola here. Raiola's been fantastic this season thus far. 8 touchdowns, no picks, 276 a game, 9 yards per attempt, 76% completion percentage. The point is, we watched Raiola as a freshman with so much pressure on him, and we kind of wrote him off as, oh, maybe he's just not that guy. He's a bust. He's looked more like that guy this year. And correct me if I'm wrong, but these are the two past number one quarterbacks in the country going against each other, Bryce Underwood and Dylan Raiola.
Yeah.
I mean, two of the premier quarterback recruits we've seen in a very long time. It's a perfect opportunity for Matt Rule to go over in year 3 and do what he's done in every other year 3 spot. It's an incredibly friendly game from that regard. This is about as weak of a spot as you could possibly catch Michigan in, and people still give you credit for doing it at home. I know they're the dog. I think Raiola, the Huskers, the fans, go Big Red, baby. I think finally now's the time where Nebraska gets it back, and Dave's crying once again when those Michigan Wolverines lose. Like, whatever he sounds like. Dylan Raiola, player to watch. Also, Jaron Keave, Sangapulotele.
Are you going to watch this game with Dave in the cave?
No, I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. I'm going to watch these games at home.
Blutman, your player to watch.
Through 3 games, this guy has 57 carries for 462 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns. He ranks second in total rushing yards and yards per game.
My player to watch is Ahmad Hardy from Missouri.
Interesting. That guy has the same stats as mine. That's so weird. Also, that's really interesting is that my guy has 358 yards after contact, which would make him the SEC's leading rusher right now, solely after
Your guy
contact.
plays in the SEC too?
Yeah, he does. My guy's name is Ahmad Hardy as well.
Wow.
Yeah, very crazy. John Gruen actually also talked about Ahmad Hardy earlier today on the Twitter sphere. It seems like Ahmad Hardy is picking up steam. And no, this isn't what you all referenced 20-ish minutes ago saying bias. This is, again, seeing something, believing in something, and pounding your fist on the table until other people finally take notice, believe in your words, and ride into the wind with it themselves. Brandon Walker, I'm happy that you are on the Ahmad Hardy hype train. I'm happy that T-Bob, you have been for a while.
By the way, Blutman, that's not my player.
I
was
watched
just
him
trying
at
to mess with
ULM
you.
last
Okay.
I was just trying to mess with you.
I know that you've been on the hype train for a while.
I just want to make sure that I get credit too. I was
Y'all
getting
talking to each
jealous.
other like a
Yeah, I was
married
getting
couple?
jealous because he's like sitting here crediting you.
I want to tell you this. I want to tell you this. Ahmad Hardy's doing this against the number 10 team in the country, South Carolina.
School baby.
Oh
no.
no. She didn't update her poll.
Wait, what?
Shoot.
Was he saying?
Did-
Brenna Green didn't update her poll. She is South Carolina number 10.
AP
Oh my
voter?
God.
Brenda?
Oh my gosh. Well,
We need it to be men.
What's Cokie Riley doing?
We really do.
We need it
I
to be
didn't
men.
want to.
Don't do
No,
that,
no,
Kayce.
no, no.
Don't do that, Kayce. Don't you fucking dare
That's not
betray
what
your
I'm.
people.
No, that's not what I meant. See, it's clip. We need a man to royally fuck up.
No, the men fuck up too.
Oh,
Koki Riley.
What did Koki do?
Notre Dame's number 10.
he might have done that one on purpose.
Yeah, that could have been on purpose, actually.
Oh, no.
I am so sick of Notre Dame fans.
Can I say something about Notre Dame? I said it on the show today.
They're crybaby bitches.
Yeah, everybody is. Very quickly, because we got to get through these.
It was a
categories.
hold, Kayce.
I don't.
Don't miss an extra point. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have a
with
problem
you. I
with 0-2
agree.
Notre Dame being ranked. They lost by 3 to Miami, who's a top 5 or 6 team. They lost by 1 on a missed extra point to Texas A&M, who's a top 10 team. I have no problem with Notre Dame being ranked. I know they're 0-2. It's a quirk of the schedule that they didn't. Would we all feel better if they played McNeese State last week like everybody else instead of their bye and be 1-2? I think it's fine. I have no problem with them being ranked because they are. If you sat down and said, Brandon, can you name me 25 teams better than Notre Dame? I couldn't do it. Anyway, Big Ev, who's your player to watch?
My player to watch is Fernando Mendoza. This is a guy and the reason I say that I think is because he's a guy who I feel like has gotten this hype because we've seen where he ranks in like NFL prospect circles. I feel like the casual, even maybe some hardcore college football fans haven't really got to watch him. They haven't played anyone good this year. Maybe you saw him against Miami last year. Even that was a super late night game. This is a chance to finally put himself on the map with casual watchers of college football. It's the big game. It's the premier primetime game of the 7:30 slate. This is the moment. This is to show what he's got at home. Huge game, ranked matchup, conference game. He plays well. They get a big win. All of a sudden, you're talking Heisman. You're talking all kinds of things. Everything's in front of him. So, yeah, Fernando Mendoza.
Brandon?
Can't believe I got to do this.
Ahmad Hardy's averaging 8 yards a carry.
Brandon, who do you got to? Are
ball.
you going to say Bryce Underwood?
No.
Well, I don't know. You can't believe you got to do this. Who else are you upset about?
People out there just aren't giving this guy enough credit. They're not giving this team enough credit. It's the biggest game. We're going to be there. It's Devin Dampier.
Oh.
The fact that nobody said Devin Dampier, and I got to be the guy that stumps for Utah here. We talked to Kyle Whittingham this morning, and he said this guy not only is great running the ball and throwing the ball, he's just a leader, the leader that we need. Everybody loves him. And what better way to pronounce yourself as the leader of Utah Nation, Ute Nation, than to go out and win this ranked game and solidify yourself as the early favorite in the Big 12. It is Devin Dampier. What is going on here?
Well, no, it's very important, but yeah.
It's very. I do agree with that, but also, have you ever heard a coach not say that about their quarterback?
Yes.
You've heard a coach publicly say he's not a leader of the locker room?
No, but it's different.
Let's just go with what Josh Heupel did in Nico. Yeah, you could get out of town.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about before a game.
No, I know what you're saying. I get what Brandon's getting at.
Like if you were a reporter and you asked me about my quarterback's leadership skills and he's not great, just ask me about it real quick.
How's your quarterback leadership skills?
Let me tell you something. That kid, when we got him out of Kosciuszko High School, we brought him here. All the arm talent in the world. Love his family. He knows where to throw the ball. He throws the ball on time. Great player. Just an absolute great player.
I feel like a lot of head coaches when they go on.
I just told you he's not a leader.
I know, but on national TV shows that they're going to be like, listen, the team loves him.
You know what? Fuck it. You know who the player to watch is? Spencer Fano. Okay? Top 10 pick. Offensive tackle. Fuck all these quarterbacks.
Blutman now?
Fuck all these quarterback answers. Get Dampier out of it. Spencer Fano.
It's actually
Dampier is a really good.
Lomu.
Oh boy.
Oh, even more so than Fano.
What about Chambliss?
Trinidad Chambliss is one of the most fun names in the entire world. And he looked awesome.
Incredible
last
story.
week. He's an upperclassman, Division II champion. Like he looks like.
But what happens if he takes that job?
What?
What happens if he takes that job?
Austin Simmons probably transfers like a
right.
little bitch.
What do they do then? I guess they just get a transfer quarterback.
Yeah, they just go grab someone.
Yeah.
Chambliss is an all-time last name.
Hopefully,
I was thinking more Trinidad, but yeah.
Hopefully Summerall's able to get a good transfer there next year.
He's going to get Darian Mensah.
So who's this high school? Kosciuszko?
What?
You said Kosciuszko High School.
I said Kosciuszko, the Whippets.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. What
are we doing? Whippets?
Why are they called the Whippets? Their logo's like a greyhound.
Calm down.
That's what a whippet is.
Yeah,
really?
Whippet's like a little tiny dog that's really fast, but it looks like greyhound, but it's very.
I only
it's
knew
tiny.
Whippet as drugs.
No. It's a really fast dog.
Whippets.
It's a great logo.
They look like a 4A contender this year. Kosciuszko is a nice little town. My grandfather used to be at the VA home there, and I would have to drive there every Friday to get him. And he would always forget my name.
That's really sad.
Huh?
Yeah, I love their logo.
Well, it's not that sad. He's dead now. He was a good man.
Jesus Christ.
Got more somber there.
He was something. Racist as the day is long.
Why don't you?
It was a different time, kind of like far right over here.
No, no,
right.
see,
You
no.
You people
Well,
over here.
hey, listen, I've been to visit some of your family in Mississippi.
Oh, you visited some gyms. Though.
I know they.
Do you know that I'm going next week? I told you.
No.
I'm going next week. I'm doing a vlog down there. It's going to be mostly a vlog, but I'm going to Tennessee, Mississippi State.
That makes me sad. I'm not going.
You know what the ironic?
Yeah, thanks for the invite, Brandon.
You know what the ironic thing is?
What?
An asshole.
Was I requested? Uh-oh. You're writing something down. Good. We needed to separate the next sponsor from this conversation anyways.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh, no. That's a lot of writing.
NC State at Duke. Crush my cock. That's terrible. Who cares?
Oh, boy. Okay. Let me read this. Shut up.
Guys, you can't. This is
a problem. We're having trouble. We're having trouble finding a hotel. We're having trouble finding a hotel room.
Oh wait, what? Oh no, dude. Oh no.
I might have to stay. I might have to stay an hour and 15 minutes away.
You
at a casino?
No, in Tupelo. I might have to stay where Arizona State play.
Oh my
Are you
God.
gonna
Tennessee fans coming to town, man. They eat this shit up.
Are you gonna make a phone call to apologize?
You better apologize to Kenny Dillingham on the record if you stay in Tupelo.
You have to.
You have to.
I'll stay in my fucking backyard in West Point before I stay.
Why don't you stay with Uncle Doug?
I'll get a tent. You're thinking of Uncle Donnie.
Donnie, sorry.
All
Who's
right.
Uncle Doug?
That's my mom's brother.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Uncle Donnie's my dad's
Donnie.
brother.
Yeah, Donnie.
Yeah.
Double
what am I
D's.
talking about? I'm not talking about delicious
We did player
New York,
to watch. Okay, yeah.
New York steamers at Firehouse Subs. That's a player to watch. This fall, Firehouse Subs has your back with hot, hearty subs stacked high with premium meats, melty cheese, and freshly toasted rolls. Big portions, bold flavor, subs that actually hit when you're hungry. Once football season kicks off, the last thing you want to do is cook. Let Firehouse Subs handle it. Whether you're watching the game, tailgating, or just avoiding the kitchen, Firehouse Subs has you covered. Crave-worthy subs to match every matchup. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Order from anywhere, your couch, the tailgate, or even while streaming the game under the table at that wedding you do not want to go to. Easy ordering, no waiting. Game day is handled at Firehouse Subs.
Go ahead, sorry.
What are you doing?
No, I just saw something on Twitter that I need answers from, but go ahead.
Order now on the Firehouse Subs app. New account is required at participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week. After account registration, additional terms apply. Make sure you order Firehouse Subs through the app to get off $10 off your first order. Hot subs, easy ordering, game day handled. Order Firehouse Subs now.
So Mincy just tweeted, well, it's about an hour ago, and I guess it's a photo montage of his summer.
Yeah.
It's just it was a great summer, but it was just
me.
at you.
Yeah, I know.
No one else. It's like, why are you the at?
We went to Omaha together.
Right, but it's a whole montage, like his like 2 mile times are on here. It's just at you.
No, I know. You know, we're really close. I loved it. I retweeted. I loved it. It was very kind of Mincy to tag me in his summer montage.
Oh my God, the photos of him from the water park are.
He's live on WUM right now if we want to watch.
I might do an entire summer recap, but it's just videos of me here at work.
Yeah. Shambling around.
Ev, have you seen this montage
Sleeping
yet?
on the couch.
No, I've not.
You got to go look at it, Ev. You got to go look.
With them falling in tennis.
On Twitter?
Yes, it is. It is.
All right.
I mean, it's appalling.
No, it's not appalling. It's fun-loving.
The Liam
He's
Blutman.
had a hot summer.
It's just meant showing that he never was at work.
Well, no. He's creating content.
What is this transition, though? Look.
Yeah.
Also, like.
Oh, yeah, and we did the 9 for 9 challenge together. I'm into the memories.
The Liam Blutman Memorial Close Your Eyes, Cover Your Eyes Game of the Week. It's the game that you wouldn't force your worst enemy to watch and sit through. Yes, Kayce?
No, go ahead.
Do you raise your hand?
No, I was going to say, I just want to concede mine to Blutman because he said he has like 4 or 5.
Oh.
I guess then I will go first. All right, T-Bob, you got one?
I got one. I mean, look,
T-Bob, you go.
So for these games, I don't like to choose just small ones or whatever. I guess I tried to find like brands that sometimes you would watch, but I have no desire to. Wyoming and Colorado. Meh, whatever. I could reach and we could say well, this could be interesting. This could be nah, fuck it. I'm not watching that.
Wyoming does not play a watchable brand of football.
No, and I don't care about Colorado right now.
Big Ev, your Liam Blutman Memorial Cover Your Eyes Game of the Week.
It pains me to say this because it was one of the games I used to look forward to more than most. The Civil War, Oregon State. I mean, this Oregon State team is so putrid,
so bad.
so bad. I mean, This is like a name your number game for Oregon. They could score as many points as they want. It's up to them. It's gonna be a gross game. They're probably gonna win 75-0.
It's
Gross.
sad. Civil War and the Apple Cup are both kind of like afterthoughts right now.
You actually can't even call it the Civil War anymore. It's just a rivalry.
Yeah,
They took that one
I
It's just
agree.
like a civil disagreement.
I mean, what are they going to be? 5 touchdown favorites?
That's crazy.
They got to be 30 plus.
Kayce, who'd you cheer for in the Civil War of the South?
I'm not doing this.
What?
You're just trying to get me to say something that'll get clipped again.
No.
Man, I asked you a question.
Yeah, it's just a simple question. I don't know. Whatever. My bad.
Jeez.
I thought we were passing the ball back and forth. I don't know.
Yeah, Liam Blutman, how many do you have?
3.
All right, give me your Liam Blutman cover your eyes games of the week.
I cover your eyes games of the week.
The best part is Liam's going to watch these.
Dolphins at Bills.
Poor Nicky.
Oregon State at Oregon. So Big Ev and I see the same there. And then when these two teams get together at IG Field, you look away, right? IG Field?
And what is IG Field?
You look away when T-Bob, when the Alberta Golden Bears are going to play the Manitoba Bisons, you don't want to watch that game. Alberta coming in
true.
at 2-6, Manitoba 7-1. They've scored 251 points this season so far. Stevenson Bone, the first-year coach for Alberta, but look at that logo.
Stevenson Bone, a real
Stevenson
name.
Great logo, right? Now,
Stevenson
they played
Bone?
so many
Stevenson
games.
Bone. I just because they start the season earlier because it began cold up in Canada.
Oh, this
in
is
in the
Canada.
Canadian youth
Canada.
sports. Yeah, so I expect the Manitoba Bisons to absolutely destroy and throttle the Alberta Golden Bears. This is a do not watch, do not tune in Saturday afternoon. Manitoba.
So he's doing it the whole time,
afternoon.
yeah. By the way, when I conceded my I thought he was going to have 3 like big time college football games on this play.
That's big time college football in
So
Canada.
my Liam Blutman Memorial Close Your Eyes game of the week is a Sam Houston State team who is 0-3 with 3 17-point losses. They played 3 times. They've been beat by 17 3 times.
No.
But that's not why this is unwatchable. There's a lot of 0-3 teams out there that aren't very good. This is going to be unwatchable because they're going to Texas.
Arch Manning.
And the reason Texas and Sam Houston State is so unwatchable, it's going to be you're going to have to watch Arch Manning play quarterback.
Hell yeah.
and it's on ESPN Plus, so
And
it's
as
actually
somebody who did
unwatchable.
it the other day, sitting beside Big Ev and watching Arch Manning play quarterback against UTEP, against these bad teams, the amount of bad throws, bad decisions, and just shitty quarterback things he does will absolutely fucking shock you. And could he be good eventually? Sure, everybody could be good eventually, but he is very far from good right now. So you're going to watch this Sam Houston State Texas game, and you're going to think, wow, at least I could see Arch, and they're going to win 59-0. No, he's going to be bad, and they're going to win. They're going to win 31-13, and it's going to be so ugly and so stupid, and you're going to wish you hadn't spent 3 hours doing it.
Guys, for all my Arch Diamond hand holders out here, this is where it starts. Okay, guys?
Against
This is where we
Sam
start to
Houston.
bounce back up, baby. Let's go.
The line is 40.5.
Can I give you some numbers, Brando?
Yeah, please.
I'm going to preface this with this is about completion percentage on throws 5+ yards down the field. These are your bottom of the FBS guys that play quarterback that fit this mold, who have thrown at least 30 times 5+ yards down the field. Sam Levitt, 43.5%. Gavin Wimsav, Jacksonville State, 41.7%. Braden Fowler, Nicolosi, Colorado State. Surprising to see him on here, 41.5%. Byron Brown, 38.3%. Ben Finley, 36.4%. Worst in the country, Arch Manning, 34.8% on throws 5+ yards down the field.
Hear that, Diamond Hands?
Diamond hands.
Okay.
Ev?
For those, Ben Finley is Akron's quarterback. For those who may not be familiar.
Yeah. That answered that
No,
question.
me and Brandon at Cosm had several moments, I would say, during that game where we looked at each other and we're like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing how bad this guy is? Like, he's terrible. Like, I mean, he's looked atrocious. He really has.
I can't look away from him.
Now that I read the next category, and given the last couple of weeks, the category name is even funnier than it was to begin with.
Let's keep it going, baby.
The T-Bob A-Bear Cave Drinking Game of the Week.
Tell him.
Let T-Bob go first.
The game will provide you the most fun if you're just sitting in a man cave, drinking and watching and letting it play out in front of your very eyes. T-Bob, it's your award, and you give it right now.
Oh, man. I had Auburn, Oklahoma here because, again, John Mateer for me is quickly becoming the player that I want to tune into just to watch him. But it's got to be Michigan, Nebraska. Getting hammered, watching Michigan get their ass kicked. What's better? It's a pastime that I've really learned to love in my time at Barstool here.
Brother.
Give me Michigan, Nebraska. I'm going to be hammered watching that one.
Been there, brother. Kayce, your cave drinking game of the week.
Well, it's the early morning one, so we will not be drinking.
Hey, now.
But it's Texas Tech, Utah, because if you want to talk about drinking, Texas Tech fans know how to fucking drink. I mean, there is nothing else to do in Lubbock but drink, and it's that early morning game. It's going to be super. I feel like at the show, obviously, we're going to have a lot of Utah fans because we're at Utah. If there are Texas Tech fans in that crowd, Ev, you're going to be surrounded by them. They're going to be shit-faced because they love to party, and anytime Texas Tech is in a big time game like they are, they're going to be partying. So that one's mine.
Yeah, they literally have. Don't they do blackout games?
Yeah, yes, but I don't think they mean like actual blackout.
Oh, but
that's how T-Bob takes it.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
Well,
Never
I mean,
mind.
that's
I thought-
every game
I
for
thought they
T-Bob.
did the blackout. Okay, my bad.
Dr. Pepper shootouts. Anybody know what a Dr. Pepper shootout is?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I've seen them in the championship games where they do the.
No,
Yeah, to get the scholarship.
So I believe they started in Lubbock. They have them in College Station now at a place called Chimmy's too, but it's a schooner, right? It's one of those big schooner glasses, and they put in a bunch of liquor that tastes like Dr. Pepper. And like, say you and I were a team, and T-Bob and Ev were a team. There's two straws.
I don't like our chances.
No, there's two. Yeah, I don't either. There's two straws, and you have to chug it as fast as possible. I still don't know what you win if you win, because both are going to get shit-faced, but it's the Dr. Pepper shootout, and I'm pretty sure that the Texas Tech Raiders put it up.
We got to make a trip to Lubbock, baby. I'll go 1v3.
Me and you against T-Bob and somebody whose Twitter handle is the Double Vodka Don.
Let's go have money in the bank.
Ev, have
Easy
you ever
money.
done a Dr. Pepper shootout?
Never a shootout, but we did have a schooner bar in college. Shout out Chumley's. $2 schooners Monday, Thursday.
Like from Palm Stores?
$4 mixes in the schooner was incredible. So I have drank from the schooner many times.
I still don't know what liquor combines together to make it taste like Dr. Pepper, but there it is out there.
Did y'all ever do strikeouts, like from Beer Fest, where you would hit the bong, chug a beer, take a shot, and then blow out the smoke?
Good Lord.
Yes, I forgot that's what it was called. I have done that.
All right.
It did not go well for me. I tried it one time.
Your cave drinking game of the week.
I think it's got to be SMU TCU.
Oh yeah, that's a great call, dude.
Big time points, throwing the ball a ton, a lot of offense. Yeah, just when I think drinking, I'm thinking I want like a 52-49 game, and I think if you're going to get one, this might be it.
Also, this could be considered, if you don't want to do like all the shitty drinking jokes, this could be like a classic, like this game is drunk game, right? Where like he's saying a lot of points back and forth over the top craziness.
Liam Blutman, your cave drinking game of the week, or your cave high-fiving game of the week.
Like which game's going to be drunkest?
I'm a fist bump guy. Well, I answered this differently because I answered it so poorly last week. So this week it's about Florida and Miami and the drinking that will be consumed for the losing side here. If it's Billy Napier's Florida team, I could see him having a bottle or two or three or four, whatever's least responsible, sitting outside, sipping every now and then, being all sad as he just found out, I'm fired, I'm without a job. And then he looks up at the sun in the morning and realizes, hey, that's a pretty nice buyout for me. So all's good. And if it's Miami that loses, it's going to be a lot of sad, disappointed Miami fans that are thinking, oh man, same old story. But guess what? We'll just go hit up the club. Feel good.
Carson Beck is going to have a time no matter what.
Did we talk any Tulane Ole Miss? We may have touched on it.
We talked about Trinidad Chambliss.
Ev, are you taking Tulane in the 10.5 here? It's down to 10.5. I don't know what it opened as.
He already
It actually just, literally while we're doing the show, it just went up to 13.5.
Whoa.
Somebody
hurt?
What happened?
Yeah, it's 13.5 right now.
Wasn't that somebody's
I
dog?
Like Tulane. I like Tulane. I got a bad number. I have 11.5. So obviously, I thought I was going to beat some of the line movement. I obviously did not. Now I took it day too early. But yeah, I think Tulane can keep it close. I really, really do. I think what they've shown this year in the trenches as well has been very impressive. Even the Duke game, like it ended up being closer. Like they really were handling Duke. Like I definitely think they can keep this within a couple scores. I think this game absolutely can be close. I believe in Summerall.
I think Tulane's better in Kentucky and Arkansas, and both of those kept it relatively close. So
Lane does not know how to cover a spread this year.
Trinidad.
Oh, Brandon.
Chambliss.
Which game are you drinking?
my cave drinking game of the week.
Yeah,
Is that what
which-
you're asking?
Yeah. Which game are you drinking to? That Twisted Tea right in front of you.
Arizona State Baylor.
Ooh.
Great call.
I think Sam Levitt is due a bounce back game where he throws big. That Baylor defense is going to help him. So yeah, Sam Levitt, Jordan Tyson on one side, and then you have Sawyer Robertson on the other side. And I saw with my own eyes that Arizona State's defense is susceptible to the long pass. Mississippi State had 3 touchdowns. I believe all were passes of at least 40 yards, and that is absolutely right down Sawyer Robertson's alley. So there you go. I got Arizona State Baylor. All right, that's our week 3 preview.
Wait, did you guys do? You guys didn't your
You got
Your
the
underdog
parlay and upset alert.
Well, I guess I need to wait till the number settles, but mine is it's me, T-Bob, and Big F.
Yeah, did anybody lose last week?
I think we won that, right?
Yeah, we had
I think.
So the parlay hit.
probably hit.
So the underdog parlay hit. That's pretty big.
Look at us, guys.
All right, so what's your name?
Yeah, we should have been flexing more on that.
T-Bob, what's yours?
Bobby.
What?
That's my name. It's not Robert.
No.
You asked me what my name was.
No, I said T-Bob, what's your underdog parlay?
Check the tape. That's
I
fine.
didn't say what's your name that time.
Name.
No, but before he did, thank you.
Earlier I said what's your name, but then I said what's yours.
Mine is Nebraska plus 2.5.
I like that. I think they're going to beat them. Big F?
Mine's Auburn. I think they're going to keep this close. I think they
Yeah.
absolutely keep it with a touchdown. I think Auburn's even live to potentially win this game. I'll gladly take 6.5 with Auburn.
What are the odds, Liam?
That's such a big number.
Auburn plus 6.5, Nebraska plus 2.5, Tulane now plus 13.5, plus 593.
Did I say mine already?
Yes.
Yeah, Tulane. You said you have to wait for the number to settle.
Plus 593. Go use the college football, the Barstool boost.
Oh yeah,
on
by the way, if I was a part of this parlay last week, first of all, it probably wouldn't have hit because I'm having a terrible year. But I would have been yelling that from the rooftops. It absolutely did hit at plus 767.
Look at us, guys. You know?
Look at
But you
us.
know what? A real winner doesn't,
doesn't gloat.
yeah, real people know, right?
No, last year when we hit, we were.
Not really. Gambling, you got to gloat.
Yeah, you got to put that. If you have a 3-pick parlay, you gloat. If it's
I'm gloating. When I have a winning night, I'm gloating my ass off.
I think
on
that the
Twitter.
college football parlay might have hit.
I don't know.
I went 8-0 last week.
All right, there we
No,
go.
it's
Upset alert.
Duke.
Oh, that's right. Big
So,
Cat had Duke.
so that is our week 4 preview. We will see you again Saturday night.
We'll be in Utah Saturday morning.
Saturday morning we'll be in Utah. So if you're in Salt Lake City or near about Utah, come on out. If you're a Texas Tech fan making the trip, come see us. 7 a.m. We've tweeted out the location. I don't know what the location is to say it right now, but
Hold on, I got it right here. Just out of curiosity, are you gonna really think through your shoe choice since you know you're gonna be back on Fox?
Oh, I'll definitely have a better outfit picked out for this time.
The exact same thing. I was wearing leggings and a hoodie. I got it. We can't be doing that. Okay, it is at the corner
I
of.
thought y'all looked great.
We did.
You should
Thank
wear thong sandals.
Don't do that. The corner of 500 South and Guardsman Way.
Oh, I
Salt Lake
love that
City.
neighborhood.
Corner of 500 South and
Oh, we're at
Guardsman
500
Way.
South in Guardsman?
It looks like we're right by a pond of some sort.
That's
This Brandon's right at home.
sounds
Yes,
great.
it looks like we're
Across the
right.
street from the stadium, though.
Yeah, literally right across the street. Looks like there's some tennis courts close.
It's a nice little place up there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Rice
So-
Eccles going to be lit.
All right.
7 a.m.
Bicycle's
Mountain
sick.
Time,
We'll see
baby.
you guys Saturday night. That's Unnecessary Roughness.
Memphis over Arkansas for upset alert.
We didn't do
Did I not do upset alert?
Nope.